And hello, this is Kay here. Um, I'm doing a mod spotlight on Carpenter's blocks. It's a pretty awesome aesthetic mod, I must say, because you can pretty much make slopes. It's like blasphemy in Minecraft. Well, with the advent of new updates, it's not actually anymore. But you know, still, this is a Carpenter block. You make it with 8 sticks and 1 wooden plank, you make 5. And with this thing, you can get one of these. And you can texture it to somewhere else, something else, like this. Which is pretty cool. Alone, it's kind of useless. But you know, we'll get to that later on. This is the hammer, which is a carpenter's hammer. You need 2 carpenter's blocks and 3 iron ingots. Over here, right? We'll get to that later also. This is a chisel. Carpenter's chisel. We need 1 iron ingot and 1 carpenter's block. I'll get that, and I'll get that also. Yep. Let me just check. I don't know what that makes. This is a carpenter's barrier, which is basically like a fence. You make it using sticks, 2 sticks, and 2 carpenter's blocks, which is pretty cool. Like that, and it's pretty cool stuff. Look at that. It connects pretty weirdly, and you can also texture them, which is the beauty of carpenter's blocks. Beauty. Okay, this is Carpenter's button. You can basically make that 1 Carpenter's block creates that. Yep. You can basically paint this also, and it still gives off a redstone pulse every time you do that. This is a bed, Carpenter's bed, which is pretty much the normal vanilla crafting recipe for a bed, except there's wool on top. Well, there is wool, and you can use any kind of wool in any kind of in any mod. So you can do this. Oh, I'll put that in. I'll make the sheets iron. Iron. Okay, that doesn't work. Moving on. This is the daylight sensor, which is basically a normal daylight sensor, you know, crafting table, except you use Carpenter's blocks, which needs 2 redstone, 1 lapis, 3 glass, and obviously 3 Carpenter's blocks. And you can see this. Pretty much, it works like a daylight sensor, like a normal daylight sensor, but you can hide it. Ah! I don't know what that is. You can basically, and after this, you can make a Carpenter's flower pot, which is pretty much this, this, and this. Then you can do that. I can take a sapling, like this one, and plant that in. I can't do that. Put this in. Can I do flowers? It's kind of pointless if you can't put flowers in a flower pot, to be honest. Poppy. Poppy. Put that poppy there. Okay, that doesn't work for me. If you guys know how to use that, then please tell me. I'm confused, man. I could put like maybe I could put dirt in it. Maybe. Oh, okay. So this is how it works. Cool. Yeah. Cool. Okay, moving on to Carpenter's Hatch, which is basically a trapdoor, but you can also paint it. Ooh. You make it with 2 Carpenter's blocks and 4 sticks. Pretty much. Wait a minute. There's not supposed to be a gate. Fail. Okay. Carpenter's hatch looks like this. And it's 6 carpenter's blocks. Sorry about that. That's how to make a carpenter's gate, which is completely different story. Okay, pretty much the same story. But you know. And this one's a carpenter's ladder, which is made in a humongous H sign of carpenter's blocks, which is about 1, 3, 6, 7, 7 carpenter's blocks to make one carpenter's ladder, which is you make with this. Ooh, shiny. Moving on. This is a carpenter's lever, which is made by 1 stick and 1 carpenter's block, which is this and this in a lever position instead of, you know, using cobblestone. Use that. So you can put this there, and this there, and you can put it there, and probably maybe the stick. Yes, no, yes, no, I can't. Never mind. And this is a pressure plate, which is pretty handy. What I currently am using for these things, the doors, because, you know, vanilla. That's why. And there we go. Iron pressure plate without the, you know, normal features and the hassle and bustle. This is carpenter safe. Probably one of the most expensive things in this mod. It needs a block of iron, a redstone, and about 7 carpenter's blocks. So when you get that, technically you just put that in, or change it to any other block whatsoever, and it would be said otherwise. It's kind of cool. It's like a safe, and you go like, maybe, yes, it locks. You can unlock it and do that. And you can change the design, maybe? There we go. You can change the design with the chisel. Ooh, cool. Yeah, this is what it's used for. Chisel. Cool. Cool. Moving on. Let's just throw these away. Moving on. This is a wedge slope, which you use for 3 carpenter's blocks and 3 sticks. See? Yep. And you get that. And it's a slope. I forgot. Boop, boop, boop. Yay! It's basically a ladder, a stair block, but it's purely for aesthetic, so yeah, you really can't argue with that. Moving on, this is a wedge slope. This is another wedge slope. Then another one, then another one, then yeah. And you basically change this by right-clicking, and you can change the design. And you can left-click to change. Let me just go look for a different one. Oh, okay, moving on. For example, this one. You can left-click to rotate. Sorcery. Sorcery. Wait a minute. Derp. And this one. Carpenter stairs. Pretty much same as this thing. Where is it? Where is it? This thing. The crafting recipe. Except without the sticks and more with the carpenter's blocks. And then stairs works like this. That is so weird. I wonder. Wow. Okay. And it's just like that. Pretty much. And you can get the carpenter's torch, which is about this thing. 1 coal and 1 carpenter's block. You can do that. Boop. Pretty much. Cute little design. Yeah. And this is a carpenter's tile. If you guys don't know how to make hardened clay, you just put clay in a, in a 2x2 in a crafting table or in your hand crafting. Then you smelt it to make hardened clay, and you need 3 carpenter's blocks to make 12 of these tiles. These are basically like these. Ooh, can change pattern. Do they connect textures? Ooh. Yeah, it saves the last change that you have. But this lab doesn't need any tiles whatsoever. And that's pretty much what it is. The whole mod is basically for aesthetic purposes only, and I will be using this in my mod pack, which is, if you guys didn't know, Unstable Rift. But I'm still probably going to be recording it still and then releasing it to you guys later on. So, for now, good night, or good morning, whatever, good morning, and I'll see you in the next mod spotlight, or you can see me and my friends in a survival called Cosmonoobs. Yay! Where we pretend like Russian cosmonauts drafted into special secret Soviet thing to liberate and, peacefully liberate the International Space Station, as Russians usually do. I'm sorry. It's just the government. I love the Russian people, but I hate the government. The usual. No politics here, no biases, to an extent, and bye-bye.